Welcome back, Maniacs. Today is Race to 10, Game 6 with Lartam the Spy of Venom, and I have special guest Sanctumonious podcast host Dan is someone and Jake Freed with a little special commentary. Dan is someone will be my opponent, and it is quite the game. Let's go in and check it out now. And let me just drop in and show the world what you're doing here with your deck. So I'll pull up, see what we
Tell me
got.
what I'm supposed to do with it. I don't even know. It's my first game.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That'll be good.
Like,
Let's.
honestly, I didn't expect to get it. I bid $20. I was just like, this deck's cool. Like, this guy needs a bid. Like, I'll throw a bid at him so that way at least he gets like $25 for it, because it's like a good deck.
Yeah, you're just being
And
not.
all of a sudden, yeah, and all of a sudden I get the notifications like, you've won the auction. I was like, what?
Let me.
For $20? Really, people?
Yeah, it
Like,
was like, oops.
it's a buyer's market right now.
All
Let me just
right.
put that out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, um, you just kind of look around and there's lots of stuff to be had. I think everybody's making way for inventory to get into to get into the AOA cycle.
AOA Ascension.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Anybody that happens to be new in the future listening to this, that'll be what's about. So you got the Ember Imps, the Succubi. So lock me down, arise everything, and relock me down. Hysteria everything and relock me down. Never let me have Ember, and I can't have nice things because of effervescent principles. Yep.
I'm never gonna let you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna let you play more than 2 cards per turn.
Listen, and if I happen to by chance, if I happen to by this is so. I mean, I guess when I made a tweet earlier today about how I was still paying penance for the Restring Guntis third turn lockout on Eileen, and I think tonight is an example of how I'm still paying the penance. I was wrong; it wasn't over. Because here I'm going to land on your bait and switch, and your miasma, and your nerve blast, and your relentless whispers.
This deck is so good. It's like a deck of all the hits.
It's like, yeah,
It is,
no.
it is not a tragic perfumer at all. This is like the happiest perfumer ever.
Well, and it's one of those things where, like, right, if you just happen to draw into like your Twin Bolt and your Miasma, your Nerve Blast, your Relentless Whispers, your Long Fused Minds and stuff, and you're just sitting on reverse time, you like just reverse time to play like, oh, 5 more good cards for 5 more Ember, and then immediately go into all the other great stuff that's in your deck. Like,
Yeah, no,
I feel like there's never I don't feel like there's any lose situation for you playing reverse time with this deck. Like some decks there's like, it's really tricky, and this one I'm going, I don't know, is there anything you don't want to see back? Is there anything you can go, meh?
It's kind of weird, like just thinking about reverse time. Reverse time is help for future self without a time traveler, sort of.
Yeah,
I guess not because you're switching, you're swapping them. Never mind.
yeah,
I rescind my statement.
that's all right. Well, and it's legit now. For those that don't know, I hyped it a little bit, but do you want to give a shout out about what you and Jake have been working on? Yeah, go ahead and tell them.
Yes. Me and Jake started a podcast. It's really funny. So we're the Sanctumonious podcast. We record at the end of the weeks and then usually release on Mondays. We've been pretty good so far. 3 weeks in, 3 weeks releasing an episode on Monday. Yeah, so we're just 2 casual guys that have some competitive Magic background, and we like to sling cards competitively, but while having a good time. Like, we're not gonna bite your heads off. I'm probably most proud so far of our Discord. Our Discord is pretty amazing.
Oh,
We we're open to anybody. Anybody can come join our Discord. There's no Patreon wall. You don't have to give us $1 a month. Just come hang out. There's a ton of good players in the thing. My winning percentage has just
plummeted.
flatlined since
Listen,
it started.
yeah, no, that's the absolute love, and that's the benefit of playing against so many good players. I'm just grateful that I get to have been able to play into a couple of things with you guys lately.
Hey man, no, it's a good time. Like, everybody's super chill. There's a lot of really good discussions. There's a lot of silly discussions. Like, it's the best of everything.
Yeah, no,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it's some really. Uh, I don't even have any Ember for you to steal, so I will just fight into your brain eater there. This is another wonderful deck where Bad Penny is useless, so I give a big hello to our friend Dunkuro over at the Keyforge Lounge for teaching me that don't hold Bad Penny unless you have a purpose for Bad Penny. Otherwise, she is a chain. It was a unique shift in my train of thought on that, but a very valid and very useful one in that regard. Let's see, so I'm sitting over here looking at my cards, you're looking at your cards, stealing my Ember with a...
What do you think of this?
Dis is deplorable.
This is disgusting.
Dis is disgraceful is what dis is.
This just happened.
Dis, it's like poop happening. Let's see, so we have to get rid of one, and we clearly have to get rid of the other. And then we have to enter... Well, no, whoa. I was getting way ahead of myself there. I'm like, all I do is get rid of these awful creatures. And then I was like, no, I still have cards in hand. I need to play those. Yeah,
Nah, you really don't need to.
I mean, I don't have to, but it feels better when I do. Yeah,
Probably.
I know. No, it's one of those things where it's like... So this is the kind of scenario, and I'll talk a little bit about the strategy component. This is one of those areas where... So, stole my one magical ember. I see how you are.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm relentlessly whispering in your ears.
you are mercilessly okay.
Hi, Merk.
Uh,
I'm in your head.
I will, and I'm wearing a headset, so I just hear you all up in my brain box, and it's gonna be when I go to bed at night. It's just gonna be relentless whispers of Dan is someone in my head, going, "You can't even see me. I'm the John Cena." Oh man.
I'm in your closet.
Oh gosh.
I left a note.
Yes, that's right. Somebody else who understands the fine nuances of being a stalker. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's better in the closet than in the bushes. The bushes are just weird and it's cold. I mean, it's nighttime.
A creature not on a flank. So I'm okay. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll play this artifact.
Who do you not want to die this next turn?
Listen, there is no answer for that question because I don't want
That's
any of
pretty
my
good.
friends to die. Yeah, no, I know it's not my best answer because I really don't want the asp to go anywhere. I really like the asp.
Such an asp.
Oh, I really am. You are not the first, nor will you be the last to make. So hold on, and you say this for me on stream, because you said that there's a pronunciation that is way better than my Macus Massus. I don't know.
Yeah, the Masis apps.
Masis
The
app.
Masis.
I like that a lot
Like
better.
the month of May with a sister, like
Yeah.
Masis.
Yeah, Masis.
Kind of dig it.
Yeah, I can dig that. It sounds better than mine anyway.
Let's see here.
You want to tell me what cards you're holding?
Yeah, I mean, there's this one card that does this one thing,
Uh,
and then this other card that does this other thing.
Do either of them give you
You know,
amber?
kind of like they might.
I
I mean,
mean,
I don't really want to gain amber right now because oh, it's just Carlo now. Carlo and Dodger.
Carlo and
It's not
Dodger are
the
not that
worst.
meaty. No, it's not the
Um,
it's still
yeah,
it's murky
I'm
waters
thinking-
for me over here. Mm. So steal one, shred. Ugh.
This is still happening.
This is disgusting, is what you're saying. I think that's really what we're getting at. So, well, we know the rules. It's far more important to get cards out of hand than to do something useful.
I don't know if that's exactly true, but
Listen,
I'll let you
it
do it.
has to be true on some level. Oh, yes. So that's something that always confuses me is when you have like an Omni artifact and it's like, do you want to end turn? And you're like, I think I've already
What did
done
I
all my
miss?
stuff. I know, and I'm always like scanning. I'm like, oh wait, there it is. That's the thing. That's the thing I missed. Well, that's rude.
Yeah. Wait, time out. That's 4. He's at 3. How's his power? +1?
So plus one, the banner of battle's out.
Oh, there you
Banner of
go.
battle dropped.
Alright,
Yeah.
that was a
So
misplay.
everything's
Whoops.
a little meatier now. So
Yep,
7,
missed
4,
that. Totally
2,
missed that.
4,
I guess
6,
I just
7.
thought it was an iron obelisk for some reason.
No, it makes. I honestly almost kind of wish it was. for many of the valid reasons.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. That just kind of kicked me in the side of the leg there a little bit.
Like, no, well, I mean,
My own fault. It's my own fault. I did it to myself.
you're over here with the double chains on me though. You're like, you can't have nice things. So I'm over here now. I have to do my own math. Fight into you.
Trying to make your life succubus.
Yeah, no, it does. Now here, I mean, here's the tempting thing, but I've really been tired of you stealing all of my ember. I've just been like, I can't even do the things. So, um, if you get there, it's gonna be a while. So
Turn 6 and we're and still haven't forged a key yet.
I know there's a lot of this kind of thing going on, isn't there? So let's just
Yeah, no, I saw the amber rating of this deck is pretty low, and it's proving true.
oh
It's proving
god,
very true.
uh,
You're at 5.
every time. Oh goodness. It's fun, man. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to watching back. I really love the idea of the commentary. That was something that had been on my mind to do, is to pour through it. And I think it's great that you've been able to source that to people in our community, because you're not wrong. The Sanctumonious Discord channel is full of not just good players, but thus far exceptionally good members of the community, like nice people, um, low or no levels of contention, just people getting along. And that's really, I think for the internet, that's something that seems fairly unbelievable for the most part. Yep, that's a thing you do. It's a rude thing you do.
And
Um.
I'm
Uh,
really looking forward to this next thing that I do.
oh God. Well, in that case, I'm absolutely not. I'm not at all. Um.
The handcrafting has been pretty crafty.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was doing things, but now that I'm full up for like 3 turns,
So, Dan, your deck just stalls?
it stalls. It stalls so hard. What's up,
stall.
Jake?
Uh, I had decisions, and now I have too many because I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so
Paralysis by analysis. I got you right where I want you.
yeah, no. Well, it's just because you made all the not nice things happen. So let's play this out.
Maybe this
Play
is why my deck's the
this
tragic
to the
perfumer. She
left.
just never gets anywhere. It's just
Just
no.
play over there. Let me play this over here, and um,
Loot.
that's all the cards I have to play. And yes, I do not want to pop the potion of invulnerability right now. Oh, you seriously. Everyone can blame Dan is someone for largely why I started streaming. I appreciate all of his
Sorry,
efforts.
guys.
Yeah, I know. Now you're stuck with me, people of Earth. Thanks for that, I know. Ew. You're a yucky man, and you reverse time. But I mean, you were audibly there, like we were doing telenovela for when Beehawk larted my face off third turn so hard. It was so merciless. I was just like,
It's awesome.
I
I
could have
mean,
sworn we were friends.
my 15-20 minute drive home has never been so entertaining from the in-laws as that.
Oh
I
my!
called into the Discord from the Discord voice channel, and that was beautiful to behold. I laughed the entire way home.
I mean, it was literally a thing of beauty because he did it, and it wasn't like he had 2 cards in his discard. I think he had 3 to 4 in the discard pile, something like that. So it wasn't guaranteed that he was going to pick it up. And then on like the top draw of the second wipe through, so he got everything, played it out, and when the entire deck got shuffled, he drew it top deck uh, again to get the third round. I was like, well, that's an
That's a
interesting game of game over. There, thanks. Do you
thing
want?
that just happened.
Yeah, no,
That thing just happened.
he just banged that in real hard, is what he did. It hurt. I didn't enjoy it. Mm, mm, it's a lot of damage.
Let's see here. Yeah, this guy. He's just super annoying.
Oh, man, I was really hoping you'd let him stay around for a little while. Because he's friendly. He's very friendly. I don't know if you knew that.
He just plays well with others, and you have a lot of others right now. Too many, too many mother others. Yeah, that's it. It's like I've seen all these cards before that I keep drawing.
Yeah, that's not a joke. Uh,
So, oh, reverse time is ridiculous. It's so good.
okay,
That's
you
fun.
go to the left. You go to the even further left. Let's pop this. Let us fight into this and fight into this and reap to that. And that's the best thing I could do there. That's the best of the options.
Rough.
Yeah, I had to do something. It didn't have to be something good, and I mean it clearly wasn't. I'm expecting the pain. I mean you're at 4 cards. It has to. Yeah. Oh. Dude. I hold on.
Is this enough pain?
No. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Nope. I had completely forgotten the reverse time. I had
Yep.
completely forgotten the reverse time.
Nope. I'm just recycling my deck again. It's fun.
Yeah.
But you
No.
did get your key. I was generous. I let you have that key.
Listen. There's lots of things. I don't like any of them. I really wish you could have. Let's see. Um,
Oh, I also have reverse time arise, don't I? Oh my goodness. Oh,
yeah,
that's fun.
yeah. No, that's.
I mean, I'd have to discard arise and then play reverse time for it to work,
What did I
right?
even choose?
Well, sort of, yeah. I think that's how it would have to happen. Well, there's one of three miasmas. Two of three? Let's see here.
Let's
How
see.
many? That's one, two, two of three. No, that's all three. That is the third one.
One,
Okay.
two.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's 3 my bait and my too much to protect. And because your because your recursion of the hysteria, I have not gotten to get to my deck to draw through at all. Like,
You got 13 cards left. You're like over halfway.
yeah.
You're not
Listen,
doing too bad.
this is the part where I'm just like, you know what? I really want to, but I just have to like I'm
It
like I
hurts.
like the next 3 turns are just going to be like play 2 cards, discard the world.
Let's see.
I don't know that that's even the right call, but I feel like that's the only effective call. Uh,
Just throw some more big dudes out there, huh? All the big dudes.
Meat wad make the money, see? Meat wads get the honeys, G. Yeah, no, taking an Aqua Teen Hunger Force style. That's where you got me now.
No.
I
Uh,
Oh, I feel so evil right now. So gloriously evil.
so violently malicious. You listen, we were friends once upon a time.
This deck is mean. Oh my goodness.
it's like worse because it doesn't win quickly.
Hey, he's the one that's miasmed me and bait and switched me. I could be at 2 keys right now, so
Let's
the
see.
agent of Nope here is doing his job, but his Nope tools are all gone.
I know, I know.
I just keep recurring, like you guys said, I just keep recurring the same good cards over and over again.
Oh god, dang it! And the decision, and I'm sitting here under the double Ember Imp. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm holding an anger, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing to try to get a better creature. And then I was like,
Now you can't
no.
anger.
Hold on, yes I
Uh,
can. Ha.
oh, you can. You're a
No.
dodger.
Yeah, I can.
Anger the dodger. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a good call.
Yeah.
Get some
No.
amber.
Hey,
At
look
least
at
for
that.
one of them.
I saw some things. God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I really like? Here's the thing. You've got a succubus out. You've got double succubuses out. I can discard all the Brobnar I have left in hand right now.
And you won't draw any cards.
I won't draw any freaking cards. I'm doing it. I'm pushing. Discard. 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 Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
that time I told you
All
guys to
right.
subscribe to the Sanctumonious podcast, I take it all back. Take it all back.
Fair call. Fair
No,
call.
no, it's a great podcast, everybody. These two are giving some good in-depth analysis and some generalized breakdowns that find a way to really meet the needs of the new community because this is such a newer game, and also stabbing right at the heart uh, of the Eater of Dead stealing away my happy Naughty the Thief. Okay, I see. I see. Somebody just got knocked off the Christmas card list. That's what we found out.
Hysteria.
No! That time that I decided to play against all good players. Next time, listen, lesson learned. Casual streams will be against the enemies of the state that I call my friends.
Goodness.
And in the future, I will just play casual games so I have at least a chance to make my decks look reasonable. Oh, this is
silly.
this is. Oh, you and all your dis really are hellspawn. I hate you.
If there was ever a time to like concede when your opponent had no keys for it, it was like this game.
I don't know why I didn't discard all my cards. I should have. Oh no! Listen, I was a raised Catholic glutton for punishment, you guys. Okay, there was no way I was conceding defeat in this game. You will reap it out and take it out on my sorry hide right now. Who'd you get? Who'd you get? Oh, the monk.
Yeah,
It's not like
no.
listen. If we're being
was-
fair, I'm never getting to those cards.
Check.
I don't believe you.
Is it mate?
Well, I get to fight into that. Get to fight into this.
Beware, the phantom imps have arrived.
Hey, you get out!
Get out
Go,
of here.
go, go, go!
No.
Shoot! Get out of here! Oh, man, I don't know who that guy is, but I am sure he was working for the Dis, just like Dan is someone's Ember Imp minions. But that's neither here nor there. That guy was being a little grim, and what I really want to say is, as your future host, I just think that it's really important not to take your mistakes too seriously. You're about to see me in the past make a really epic one, and I hope you guys all get a good chuckle out of it. But it's really important not to get tilted and not to let yourself get overly distracted by bad plays when you're playing with friends, or more importantly, even when you're playing at a competitive level. So let's head on out, and I'll let you guys catch the little mistake I make. All right, hope you learn from it. Bye. And listen out there, folks that may or may not have stuck with watching this game. For the first time in 6 turns, I believe, I will get to draw one card. You know what? No, I'm not. Listen, I don't even care because the game's over. I'm discarding all these just so I can see what I would have drawn into. I'm not drawing one card. This is my moral victory. Okay, I am drawing 4 cards, 1 for each turn I was refused.
Oh, these are double Frankuses. That's kind of annoying. Oh.
I'm making you earn it.
Yeah, you kind of are. Kind of
Wait,
annoying.
why didn't you play those cards?
Why didn't I play those cards?
No! Oh my god, I said it! Listen, you're in my head, Dan! You're in my head! That's the best worst play I've ever made! I've been under... I was under the Ember Imps for so long, I just was like, I'm discarding all of my cards, and I didn't even have to. I don't even know.
It only took me a second to see it too.
Oh, no, I
At
know.
least.
And I'm a card played person, so even if I wanted to, I wouldn't ask for that back. And I think it's so much better that it stands, because it just speaks to what this deck is truly like a mind just destroyer. Just gets in there real deep, and you're like, no. Nope. I refuse.
Oh, it's cool. You have cards that aren't discards in there, Dan?
A couple of them.
Listen,
So
these are
I've
the
only
same two
seen,
we've seen 6 times.
I was gonna say I've only seen 10 cards in my deck, but I've seen them 3 times.
That is crazy. You've literally only seen 10 cards this game.
No, I mean I've seen more than that, but
uh,
I think I had 9 cards in my discard when I reverse timed the first time, so I saw those 9 cards again.
and then they
And
came
then when I
back,
Oh.
and
then when I
he's.
reshuffled, I redrew
Ah,
back into
dude, this deck,
hysteria again.
you might really have something here with this deck.
I mean, with the right, like you were definitely mulling to I don't know. I don't even know.
I guess you got all the succubuses and ember imps in the top 10 cards or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you, yeah, you just,
Well, I should have went dis. That was such a bad play here. Whoops.
I
Whoops.
mean,
I'm giving you a chance.
so,
Giving you a
so
chance.
did you intentionally choose it, or was it an accidental button click? Because if it's an accidental
No, I
button click,
intentionally chose it. It's
okay.
fine.
Yeah. But my stance, I don't know about you guys, but even though I'm a card played person, I tend to be very much of the if you have not played a card of the house you called yet, changing the house you called is perfectly fair. That's my take on that.
Yeah, that's fine. My personal stance is like I'm a lot harder on myself than other players.
Yeah.
Like if people ask to do it over, I like always let them.
Yeah. See,
But
for the record, these guys are generous human beings, whereas I was raised playing Magic with scumbags, and so as related to that, the answer was always that I would suffer from that card played. And while it hasn't necessarily stopped me from making many of the bad decisions, um, it has benefited me in the long run of always feeling the pain of making those bad decisions. Uh, you can go, and you can go. Hey! I mean, I don't have any more cards I can play this turn, so I don't have to discard anything, but I actually get to draw up to the hand limit of 6 for the first time since the first turn of the game. I'm not salty. I'm just impressed, actually, genuinely. It's been pretty amazing.
What do we do here for fun? I think we just go here.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. The rocket boots on that thing is a sick, lovely target.
Oh wait, timeout. What just happened? Oh, it's only a fight reap
Yep.
ability. Whoops. That was a misplay again. Look at that.
oh,
Rocket boots is only
I
fight
didn't
reap.
realize that either.
I didn't think about it either. I mean, that's fine. It happened. It just happened.
It's the many the things.
It's that kind of thing you learn about your deck, and then you just like laugh when someone does it against you. In
Right? You're like,
adaptive
oh,
or
dude, I did
whatever.
that too. Ah. Uh, later, dude.
What do we do here? What do we do here? I'm not cool with that. So that's how it's gonna be.
These guys have hit the board 3 separate times this game.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
and here's the hit. Do you want to know something hilarious? Do you want to know the last card sitting on the very bottom of my deck? You can guess.
Sure. What is it?
No, I'm gonna make you guess. So you saw a part of a game or maybe one game. If you had to guess what one card would have been great for me to play this entire game and would have to sit on the bottom of my deck.
Coward's End.
Yeah, Coward's End is the last card in deck.
Yeah.
It is not to say it would have changed the outcome at all with everything you had going on, but it is to say that really that's been the story of my night. Every card at the worst possible time. But that is the fun of it sometimes. So
Second key.
I did. Hey.
That happened.
Yeah.
I guess I should have covered up my Titan mechanic. Oops. I was just laughing too hard at bringing all these guys back again.
Gosh. Okay. Well, let's do a thing.
So I guess with Pit Demon I could reap and then steal one. I mean, could still get the use out of it.
Oh, dude, there's a great line for you here, man.
For me?
Let's
No,
see.
I'm watching
Oh,
the
for
stream.
Merk.
Two.
Oh,
Let's
for Merk stream.
see.
Well, I'm streaming too, Jake.
Oh,
All
well,
by
I'm watching the
myself over
cool
here.
stream.
Oh,
Let's see. I think.
that's pretty incredible. Like me and Jake, like we've talked in
But I
person.
don't
Well,
want to
not
do.
we've never talked in person, but actual voice chatted. I think this will be like 5. We have
No,
3
never.
episodes, so 4. This is the 5th time we
Oh,
voice chatted.
jeez. That's.
No, you're okay though. You're okay though. No, no,
Okay.
you can fight.
Yeah, no, I know.
You can fight. You can fight.
Fight. Ah, jeez.
Get rid of those emblems.
Uh, yeah, no, I know. Listen, they affected me when they were on the board. They affected me when they were off of the
They're off
You're
board.
the
trying to
board.
throw
They're
cards
still
away
there,
again.
hiding in the closet.
Uh,
Merk.
they're just nobody likes them.
Dang,
Uh,
things be happening.
you're the worst. Okay, is that? I think that's all. I think that's all the hope.
I'm pretty sure that was a term of endearment right there.
Uh,
Pow.
okay. Uh, uh,
Oh, snap.
so what? So the long fuse
Oh,
mines. Get rid of the one.
Dan's making play mistakes all over the place.
I appreciate it. Listen,
Taunt guys are for real.
yeah, no taunt
That's
guys,
unfortunate.
hidden ember imps, just running wild all over the place.
Oh, but I didn't. Oh, God. Stall that
What
one.
happening?
I am just misplaying all over the place. I think I might still misplay into a victory, but that didn't feel great.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess that's what
okay,
I thought I forgot about his taunt, dude. So I was just gonna smash Magda to like
yeah,
seal up the victory, and forgot that
I don't blame
taunt
you.
was a thing.
Um, hmm,
Taunt is a thing.
yep.
But I'm still
So
feeling okay over here.
that's my best. Okay, let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. Okay,
Hey,
let's
alright.
do a thing. Oh no, and I lose because I did a thing wrong.
Because you didn't play your creatures first.
Yeah, no, because I can't unclick the unguarded. Can't like that's one thing I still wish they would add.
I know.
Is like is
Here,
the
just play it and back it up. It's fine. We can manual it.
that's the
I don't want.
it's only because I wish you could like the same way you can click like a fight creature. I still always mean to like there should be like a cancel prompt or so.
Yeah. No, they really
Uh,
should. Oh, I agree. No, play it and just manual it. We can manual it till it's right. It's fine. I don't really
well,
care.
it's gonna give me 3, and I'll stick with it because for a second there I thought it had to be undamaged creature, so I was like, oh no, I still lose. So I'm fine. I'm fine with that. That's
Okay.
that's not the worst of things that could happen. So I was just like, I have done one of those things before where I'm just like, oh whoops, yeah, no, I'm still stuck.
Agda's so stunned, yo.
Yeah, double toil and trouble. And we're gonna see. Oh no! Yeah, that. Oh god! Yeah, all that ember stacked on top of it, +1 plus steal 1. That's not okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Hmm. Yeah. Your deck, has been so obnoxious. So bloody
It
obnoxious.
suits me well. It
Oh
suits
my
me well.
Getting this close and then,
Ugh.
not winning, that makes it almost worse.
Oh, there's the miasma. There you go.
Yeah.
Running through the deck again.
Say, hey, listen. There was a time in this game where we were sure that I wasn't gonna run through it, and I think it was generosity and misplays that got me there. But I'm never the one that's gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, I'm gonna be like, I can dig that.
What are my last 8 cards? The cards are. Oh, I never saw those cards. Those would have been cool. My snag picture never got found the entire game.
Oh, geez, I hope you don't. I really like my banner of battle. It's been a great ally.
Reverse time. Reverse.
Oh no, stop reversing. Okay.
I feel bad how good I'm drawing off of these reverse times.
Oh, I'm sure it's ridiculous.
It is
Speaking
ridiculous.
of drawing good off the top.
Did he hit another one? Oh, TMTP. Nice. Into a miasma. Look at that. Saucy.
You can call me the saucy wench.
That was such an insane pull, that TMTP off the top.
No, I know. Like, listen, for all the top deck hate I've had all day, like it was nice to just receive. Oh God, I hate you. I forgot I hadn't seen an effervescent principle in all my life over here.
I won't kill your crump, but I can kill that dude so you can't steal.
What did you? So now I gotta make my screen smaller. No. Oh. What'd I miss? Oh, okay, it was just a reap. For some reason I thought I saw something pop on. Oh, yeah, I forgot this thing has 2 brain eaters. I didn't just see it a bunch, I saw it a bunch of a bunches. Okay. Play this action.
Terms. Gets me to 5.
That creature. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. It never matters whether it's pretty good. All that matters is if it's enough. I feel like the answer is no. Considering you have held an answer to everything I could have possibly done all game.
Let's see here. So Frankus is technically 7.
Yes.
So he's 7.
So
with
7, 7,
1
5.
armor. What's that?
Yeah. So
5
you've got 7,
damage.
7, and then 6. So 7 on that.
Let's see. I gotta make sure I do this right.
Or you don't. It's an option.
Oh,
I want you to be out of things.
I can't believe that.
Not out of the
So hold
things.
on. God.
That's such a sad way.
Alright, I don't have any Titan mechanics, so I'm safe.
If only you had a Hallowed Blaster or something, the greatest card ever. You could have saved your Frankus.
And listen, all hail House Sanctum. Listen, I'm over here defending the honor of the podcast's name, and you're over here making a mockery of me. You might as well have it on Goozle over there. You've had your boot on my throat so long and so hard. Ah, jeez.
That was so well played though. I was so far ahead, and you.
Dude, yeah, you made that like super respect. I honestly like thought you were just gonna lose
Oh no,
when he was at.
And they're
Had you locked out.
Well, listen, and I'm not saying anything would have went different, but dear God, the Phantom Ember Imps making me discard 3 more mother flipping Sanctum cards. Oh, I'm over here like just rage gripping my chair, you guys. It's so ridiculous. I can't believe Dan is the master of the mind tricks. Like he is literally apparently a Jedi, and we were not aware of this. So
the Ember Imps you're looking
for the God. I was like, why? Like,
it doesn't even matter. The anger doesn't do anything. Never mind.
No, I don't. I just. This is the play for funsies where you're like, well, it was a well fought out battle, and then I'm only going to let you. I'm only going to let you do this because I'm such a generous gentleman. You just take your 10. GG. Oh, and there's my miasma and my bait and switch again.
Time out. Time out. Give me one more turn here.
I'd rather not. It feels
Please,
good where it's at.
please.
Oh God. Oh no, I didn't want to see it again. Are you? The nightmares. The nightmare. The nightmares. Listen.
They're surrounding you. Oh man.
Listen, the weeping and the gnashing of teeth over here is seriously no joke.
Well played, sir. That was fun.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's a really fun game.
Oh my
Rob.
gosh. GG. Well
That's
played.
fun.
I love
You
you.
too, then.
I hate you.
I love
You're
to hate
the
you.
worst, best ever. That's
We got
right.
control here.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's the whole thing. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of fun. Everybody who hung out in the stream tonight, thanks. I appreciate it. It was so nice seeing some new and friendly faces in here, rocking out some games. So my record and Lartam's record on the night are 0-3. So yeah, no, and that's entirely okay. Like I said, not because I always like to see what the SAS rating is on the decks I play against when I'm in casual, and a lot of people, I think in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, play a lot of meaty stuff. Like, I mean, I've seen 90s SAS ratings and high 80s and decks with chains, and I'm just like, okay. Every now and again, I'll run into like some mid 70s stuff, but I don't mind playing against that. But I obviously was playing against some really good players with some really good decks today, and Lartam is proving why he's not looking like my top 5 for consideration for going to Gen Con. So going to Gen Con is definitely something I'm super pumped about. I'm going with the Everyman's decks, just the stuff I own, although, again, in the continuation of Dan and Jake being amazing human beings and their podcast, Sanctumonious, being an awesome resource, Dan had volunteered to ship me some of his Primo decks, and this year I just want to try it as with what I have. But so the Race to 10 series is helping me just kind of determine who might have the chops to do a little bit. So, have a good one. Hey, Jake, have a good night, brother. Thanks for listening in, commentating. And listen,
Fun,
that was so fun. I'm so glad Jake caught the triple discard off of the invisible Ember Imps, because I never, like, literally never, like, I'd be watching the stream back with you sometime, and we'd be like, hold on, did you have to discard those? We were like, nah, it never would have happened. Like, I was just like, I am sure there are more Ember Imps somewhere. I am not allowed to play cards. That's just how this goes. So, yeah, no, it was a great time, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for getting me turned on to this whole streaming bit.
Glad to have more creators out there, and glad you're a part of our community. We enjoy having you around.
Man, you guys are fun. Sanctumonious is a great podcast, so again, check it out on any of the variable networks out there. They're on all of them. And Mondays are when the magic happens. So listen in for that. I think I'm gonna make Mondays kind of one of my actual core streaming nights. Make it a Manic Monday from 10 to like 1-ish, whenever the game finishes after the 1 o'clock witching hour. That'll give me some games to throw up. And then I've got some other content I want to ancillary work on in the next couple of days. So, Dan, thanks so much for playing.
Thank you, Manic.
Everybody.
Have a good night, sir.
Hey, you guys have a great night. I think I'm rolling out now.
Later.
Later.
Oh, man. So that just happened.
What's up, Maniacs? Thanks so much for tuning in and watching this episode of the Race to 10 series with special guest Sanctumonious podcast on today. Now, in the comment section down below, I need you guys to let me know, should I be budgeting my money for upgrades to our equipment here on our camera, or should I be working on budgeting towards a microphone? Looks like with the family budget, I'm going to be looking at about one piece of equipment every 2 months, but I'd still like to know which one you guys would prefer. Better video or better audio first? So put it down there and I can start putting that money away. Catch you guys later. Thanks so much.